we like to talk about DraftKings. I think we all have fun doing like some prop bets and stuff during the season. Not a ton to talk about right now, so we were like, why don't we just go through some cool upcoming Brown season bets that DraftKings has got out right now. So we're going to run through some of the fun ones, give you guys our thoughts. You guys let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, okay, so this first one, I thought, well, all these ones that I pulled were the real interesting ones. So Amari Cooper, 75 or more receiving yards in 8 or more regular season games. Okay. So off the top, without me reading you some stats, what do you guys go over or under?
I'm going over.
I think I'm going over on that.
So you would take that.
I would take that.
75 or more yards in 8 or more games.
Yep.
I would not take it.
You would not take 75 yards?
8 games.
Okay.
He had what, 11 or 1,200 yards last year, right around 1,000?
1,100-ish.
So if he had 75 and at least 8, I mean, right there, you're getting up close to your, and there's still 9 more games.
So in 2022 last season, he did it 7 times. So he didn't hit the 8 or more mark last year. He did it 7. He did it just once in the 6-game stretch with Deshaun. So 6 of those were with Jacoby. So that's interesting.
Yep.
He did have one game, though, in that stretch that was at 72. So he's only 3 yards shy of that. And of those 6 games with Deshaun, one was just a 76-yard game, so just barely. But he did have 2 other games in the season at 74 and 72. So he almost had 9 if you count all of those.
I'm gonna take the over because I think the offense is gonna be much more pass heavy this year.
So Amari Cooper had 4 of those games in 21, 9 of them in 20, 9 in 19, and 7 in 2018.
So 8's a good line.
Yeah.
It is. That's
It's a great line.
They're teasing.
Yep.
I'll take the over. I changed
I
my mind.
agree.
You talked me into it.
I'm actually going to take the under just because I think the ball gets spread around a lot more, and I think we have more guys pushing higher yardage. I still think Amari hits 1,000, but I don't know if he's going to be 75 plus in more than 8 games. I think he's definitely going to have some big games, though.
Yeah.
For sure. So what was that, 3 overs and 1 under?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so this next one, Deshaun Watson with 400 or more passing yards in any regular season game.
I'm taking the over because
He's just got to do
there's
it
a
once.
chance-
Just has to do it once.
he's either going to go off one game or we're going to be playing from behind one game. He's going to get a crazy amount of yards in the second half.
Okay, so you're going over, Blake?
Going over.
400's a lot of yards.
Just once, man.
I'm gonna take the under.
Justin?
Give me. I truly believe that Watson's gonna return to that like 2020 form.
Yeah, but even
You're gonna have-
even it like how many times has Patrick
Okay.
Mahomes thrown for 400?
So
It's
Not
real-
very
it's-
often.
I'm being
It's hard to
bold
do.
here.
take the over under. What do you got, real quick? I'll give you.
Give me one. I know there's one game there.
All right, so we got 2 overs, and I'm taking the under with Blake because listen to this.
Yeah.
Deshaun's only thrown for 400 more yards in 2 games in his whole career. One time in 2017 as a rookie, and one time in 19. None
in 2020.
In 2020.
The year he led the league in passing.
Correct.
Yeah,
So-
it's crazy.
400 is a lot of yards.
It is.
It really
It's
is.
a lot of yards.
Anybody changing their mind, or are we sticking?
Oh,
To
give
me,
me
it's
that
a
over.
coin toss.
Give me that one.
Okay.
I'll take the chance
Take
on
the
it.
one. It is a good line because
What's
it's
the
just
odds
once.
on it?
It's just once.
For it being 400 yards.
You know, I didn't pull the. Well, actually,
I
let me
bet
see.
it's from like.
I was
stupid
pulling
high,
everything
right?
up here. I'll see if it loads
It's okay,
because I
don't worry
realized
about
that
it, bro.
I don't have internet.
Oh.
Sitting out
Don't
here
worry
in
about
the.
it. Yeah, it's okay.
You might be able to connect to my Wi-Fi. I'm like right across the street.
Yeah.
And we're in your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
You're in my woods.
Okay, so how about this one? This one goes back to Amari Cooper, 150 or more receiving yards in any game. So just one game with 150 plus.
I'm under on that. I'm one game for Amari, 150.
Yes.
That's a lot, man.
Now,
Give me-
he didn't do it at all last year. His high was 131. The last time that he went over 150 was in 2019. He put up 226 against the Packers
I
with the
think I'm
Cowboys.
under.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think
It's
I'm
been a
under.
couple
I got to
years.
go under on something, so I'll go under on that.
That's one I'm taking over.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I feel like there's a game or two out there where he goes nuts this
Right.
year.
That's fair.
I think he can hit that in one game. I'm with you. I will take the over on that one, too. Justin, you are too?
No, I'm taking the under.
Okay.
I just don't see it.
So let's dive into some Nick Chubb, huh? Nick Chubb, 100 or more rushing yards in 8 or more regular season games.
And you're not reading any stats from last year, huh?
Well, do you want me to?
I would like that.
You got to make your pick before you
Yeah,
tells you.
yeah. So 8 games over 100 yards.
We're betting.
Yes.
We're betting with no research.
And then I'll give you the research.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 or more. Oh. Man, he gets a lot of those 90-yard
I'm going to say under because that would be 808 games.
I'm
Yep.
Blake.
And then,
Under.
and I just don't. I mean, I don't think he's going to get the carries to
Right.
rush for 2,000 yards
Right.
this year.
Justin?
I think, man, I think it's close, but I also will take the under on that one.
Me too, because he's actually never met this mark. He had 7 of these games in 2022. He did have 3 other games at 91, 92, and 99, like John was saying. He had just 5 of those games in 21 and just 6 in 2020.
And we're supposedly passing more.
Correct.
Correct, yeah. Okay, so that's a clean sweep.
That's an easy bet.
Yep.
Putting it all on that.
Deshaun Watson,
Just don't let
300,
Nick hear you say that.
300 or more pass yards in 5 or more regular season games.
305 games.
Yep, so at least 5, just 5 games with 300 or more yards.
Give me the over.
I'll take the over
Give me
on that
over
one.
on that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll slam the over because in 2020 he had 10 of these games. In 2019 he had just 3 of them, but he had games of 292, 298, 279, and 280, and he had 5 of these games in 2018. So I think, like John said, passing more, I think he hits this mark.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to do a couple more Deshaun Watsons. How about his season total over or under for passing yards? It's set at 3,850 and a half yards for the season.
Over.
I'm going over.
Going
too.
over on that.
Yep.
With
feel
an
like
extra game, too.
I feel like if he doesn't
Another
hit 4K, it's almost going to.
So
We're either way more balanced than I'm expecting, or
right.
something went terribly wrong.
Correct.
So this is what's really cool about being part of the Dog Pack, being in the Discord, because somebody actually tipped us off a month ago and said, hey, you guys might want to take a look at the sports lines for Deshaun Watson's season. A month ago, it was set at 3,600 and a half.
Yeah, I would definitely
200
take-
yards less. I put a lot of money, a lot of money on the over on that because
Okay.
I was like,
So $8.
pretty much. I was like, he's definitely going for 4,000 or more. So, and it was only at 3,600. It's still only at 3,850. I think for sure. His last
Yeah.
3 full seasons, he was at 38.52, 41.65, and 48.23.
Yeah, I'm taking the over.
And then
Right,
I even did the math here. Even last season, when he came back cold, rusty, and he was just thrust into the offense like he was on pace for 3,122 playing that way.
Okay.
So I think we're good on this.
Yeah.
But it's going up.
Yeah, I need to go put some money on that.
Yeah. So Deshaun Watson's season total over under for passing touchdowns, 25 and a half.
Over.
Man.
The only thing, in my opinion, that this could knock that down is if in the red zone he uses his legs more, or Nick Chubb,
Right.
Chubb time. Yeah.
goal line carries. But 20. I mean, Baker had 27 his rookie year.
Yeah.
I'm Deshaun. I'm going into this assuming Deshaun's he's going back into his prime
And healthy.
I'm taking the over on it.
I'll take the over for the same reason.
If it was 30, I would be like maybe, but 25.
I'll take the over just because it's almost like basically a touchdown and a half over the season. There's going to be some games where he's going to go for sure.
for
3 or more.
4 or 4. So yeah, give me that over. I like that.
His last 3 full seasons back to 2018, he threw for 26, 26, and 33.
Okay.
So 25 and a half is under all 3 of those.
In 16 games.
I would take
too.
the over as well. I will. So,
Okay.
all right, back on to our boy Nick Chubb. Season total over under for rushing yards is set at 1,225 and a half.
Wait, say that again
1,225
I'm
and a
going
half.
over.
for Chubb.
Last year he had 1,525.
I think I'm going to go over.
They set the under. They said that's low to me.
Any season in his career so far, except for his rookie season when he was behind Carlos Hyde for a while, any season that he's played 14 or more games, he's been over that mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking the over on that.
Even if it's way more pass
I
heavy.
think he could.
Right.
I think his carries could go down a little bit, and he could still lead the league in rushing this year.
Yeah. Well, even if
Did you
they're
just steal that from a guest?
Yeah.
I said that before.
I know, I'm just messing.
Even then,
He
too.
took that from me. No, I'm
He-
just
he
joking.
might have.
Coach, if you're watching, I'm just kidding.
And he said he's never watched the show.
No, I think his efficiency is going to be insane this year. Playing in this offense next to Deshaun, a healthy line. I mean, we forget he rushed for 1,500 last year, and the line got so banged up throughout the
Yeah.
season.
Yep.
I mean, we were using a backup guard to play center.
And our efficiency on offense went way down those last 6 games, and we've detailed that a million times why, and it's understandable. So I think that's an easy over for me.
And if it's more pass heavy, when he does get his opportunities, it's not going to be, we only have to worry about Nick Chubb.
No, yeah, he's not facing any more 9.
10 people
Yeah.
in the box. Yep.
What's up, Browns fans? We're excited to announce that we have partnered with Nick Chubb's team at PLB Sports and Entertainment to bring you Chubb Crunch. Now you can stiff arm breakfast with the sweet and cinnamon toast squares that pack a punch of flavor in every bite. And while the cereal itself is delicious, let's be real, it's the box that Browns fans want the most. No Cleveland Browns man cave is complete without this collector's item. Display your box of Chubb Crunch proudly with all your other Nick Chubb and Cleveland Browns memorabilia. But the best part about Chubb Crunch is that a portion of every sale supports First Candle, the nonprofit committed to ending sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS. First Candle also provides bereavement support to families who have experienced loss to SIDS. Nick Chubb's sister lost her own child to SIDS in 2018, and now she's actually part of the organization working to prevent this tragedy from impacting others. So Browns fans, let's work together here to support Nick Chubb, his sister, and all those families impacted by SIDS. Plus, you get to display the awesome limited time edition Chubb Crunch collector's box in your man cave. So hurry now while supplies last, because once Chubb Crunch is gone, it's gone. Plus, use our promo code DAWGS, DAWGS, when you order and get 10% off. That's right. Nick's sister gets support, you get a discount, and your man cave gets an awesome collector's item. Head to plbse.com right now and use code DAWGS, DAWGS, to get 10% off your order of Chubb Crunch. That's plbse.com, promo code DAWGS.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, if you guys want another easy bet, the season total of rushing yards right now for Bijan Robinson is 1,100 yards. Oof. And I'm pretty sure Tyler Algier had more than that last year as a rookie.
They got a good line.
Yeah.
I mean, all they do is run the ball, so I'm
true.
pretty sure I put some money on that one too. So, all right, last one for Nick Chubb. Season total over/under for rushing touchdowns, 8.5.
Oh.
So Nick Chubb's rushing touchdown stats over his career: he's had 5 seasons, 3 seasons with 8, 2 seasons with 12. He's either 8 or 12.
I'll take the over.
I'm going to take the over also.
I'll take the over.
I think I will.
I think we're going to score a lot of points this year.
I think we're going to score a lot too. Hey, all right.
Hey, Chom! What's up, brother? I got you.
I think this would be a good time to recognize. We want to thank the Tuscarawas County Browns backers for having us out here. Chomp.
This is
in
awesome.
the building.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome. If you're local to Dover, Philly, Tuscarawas County area, even Stark County, if you're looking for a Browns backer club to join, you don't have to. All you have to do is sign up. It's completely free. They host their games here at Shenanigans. We know a lot of people in the Browns backers here. We did a draft party with them a couple years ago. They're all super nice. They all love the Browns. This is a cool bar, great food.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a Browns backer club to join, you're local to where we do the show, T County, Tuscarawas County, reach out and join this club. It's a good club to be a part of.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, these guys, when they said they were doing this event, I was like, really? This is awesome.
Yeah.
You bring
Cool
Stump Mitchell here? This is great.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that did we all take the over on 8.5 for
Yeah,
Chubb?
okay. Yep.
Okay.
did.
All right, so now those were all fun offensive stuff. But, we can do some defense.
I guess.
So I guess 1, Myles Garrett. Okay, season total, over under regular season sacks,
Oh, here we go.
14.75.
Give me the over.
So that means he's got to hit 15 to be over.
Give me the over.
Yeah, over. He's going to have his best season yet.
I agree.
I think-
I
I'm not gonna
completely
lie.
agree, John.
I thought you were going to say 20.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be 18 and a half, and I was still going to probably
All right,
really think about going over.
So Myles Garrett's career after his rookie season, he's been at 13.5, 10, 12, 16, and 16 the last 2 years. So he's been over it the last 2
missed
years.
time.
And all types of stuff has always gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
He got
missed time
suspended. He
multiple
got,
I think if he plays the whole season and nothing happens, like, gets injured or any of that stuff, 14 and
easy
or
money,
15 is
easy money in the
Yeah.
bank, I think.
So I know this might sound weird to say because he's Myles Garrett and he's like one of the best players in the league, but I almost feel like this year he could like have a coming out party.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like I think he 20. I think the sack record is like on the table for Myles Garrett with the defensive line we put around Myles this year, and Jim Schwartz coming in as defensive coordinator. I don't know. I think this is the year that Myles puts everything together and just blows up.
I think best supporting cast he's probably ever had in the NFL.
He's finally got help up the middle.
Correct.
You know
He's
what
got
I mean?
help
Yes.
at the coaching position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys, these quarterbacks can't just take 2 steps up into the pocket and have nobody around them. I mean, I think it's going to be a huge year for Myles Garrett.
I agree.
Yep. And those are all the betting lines that I pulled up. So
Okay.
Get to them early now, guys, because some of those are crazy
Yeah.
low.
it just shows I think the Browns are still being slept on a little bit, especially like the total yardage for Deshaun Watson still being like well under 4,000. I mean, come on.
Yeah. 1,200 yards for Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
He gets
That one
in
was
his- He gets that in his sleep.
Yeah, I know. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
We'll put a little money on that one too.
So, well, those were fun. Again, if you get on DraftKings, please bet responsibly. We don't want to get blamed for you guys ruining your lives.
Yep.
So have fun, but bet responsibly.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Dogs Podcast. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at The Dogs Podcast. Get your thoughts on the show at thedogspodcast.com.